For a man to experience the same equivalent drop as a woman does when she goes from ovulation into the luteal phase, he would have to age by 125 years in a weekend.
Now, this was probably said with good intentions, but the statistic isn't scientifically accurate. Unfortunately, there is no validated endocrine model showing that the hormonal shift from ovulation into the luteal phase is equivalent to a man aging 125 years in a weekend. I'm really not sure where that number came from. And while it might sound powerful, I want to iterate that we don't need misinformation to prove how intense the luteal phase actually is. We actually don't need to exaggerate women's biology to make it powerful. I don't think that that's helpful. So here are some real statistics about the luteal phase from your biomedical engineering big sister who studies female reproductive health. If this is your first time seeing my face, make sure you hit follow so you never miss one of my videos. So first off, progesterone doesn't gently rise after ovulation. It is drastic. It increases 10 to 20 times within just a few days. And around ovulation, it sits at around 1 nanogram per milliliter. And by mid-luteal, it can reach up to 10 to 20 nanograms per milliliter. That's up to a 2,000% increase in under a week. Secondly, every single month, your body briefly reaches progesterone levels that actually overlaps with what we see in early pregnancy. And then if implantation doesn't occur, these hormones fall very rapidly, and that rise and fall is not subtle. It affects the uterus, the immune system, metabolism, and the brain. And last but not least, progesterone converts into a neuroactive steroid called allopregnanolone, which acts on GABA receptors in the brain. And these are the same receptor systems that are involved in anxiety regulation, sleep, and mood stability. So when progesterone rises and then drops quickly before your period, brain signaling shifts right with it. And that's not dramatic. That's why we see mood shifts during the luteal phase. So in summary, in less than 7 days, progesterone can increase up to 20 times, reach similar levels to early pregnancy, and change brain receptor signaling, alter body temperature, shift immune tone, and then drop again within days. And that is one of the fastest recurring hormonal transitions in the human body. So women's biology is powerful enough on its own. We don't need viral data to prove that.